Blar. Hello. Okay, came back a bit dark actually. It just rained in my place, so yeah, it's a bit dark now. Hi everybody. Welcome to the stream. 5 minutes in. That's for the waiting screen. Hold on, I need to get them just to, see if anyone's interested. So today, what am I going to do? Yeah, like I said a few weeks ago, I'm gonna write something called the Dusty Goliath, and I'm not so sure if it's something interesting for everybody since the first writing stream was, well, okay. I got pretty. It's not gonna be too exciting, but I'm going to try and be a bit. My brain does not want to work. I'm gonna try and be a bit more active this time around, and feel free. It's like a free talk chat, except I'm writing. Actually, I do have to. Quick, hold on. I got to show you guys the essentially what I've written for the Dusty Goliath so far. Something. Hold on. I'll let the music play because today we're going to be using a copyright thing, and so there will be a bit of a delay. Not a bit of a delay. It's gonna be a bit of I may not archive it, but I don't know. Let me just look it up, yeah, real quick. Where is it? Aha, there it is. I'm gonna use my browser capture actually to catch this because I can't scroll down. So for those of you not in the know, the Dusty Goliath is a very, well, wouldn't say it's a complicated story. It's just one I want to experiment with because there is no human characters at all. That's the gist of it. Like the idea of that I want to do something that isn't Well, it does have things that think, but it does not have humans that think. The rest of the things that I want to examine is a bit more animalistic and computer-like. So let me just real quick. Window capture. Where? Aha, there it is. So I'm gonna be real quick with this. Hold on. Sorry. Just like to be a bit more thorough with this. My thing just kind of feels weird already. So I'm gonna switch over to the thing right now. Actually, I'm gonna switch it over and let you guys see what is going on. Plus, I'm going to start turning on the Northumbria music, cryo chamber. So that's why it's going to be copyrighted. I don't really mind being copyrighted because, well, I'm simple, I'm independent. Oh, okay, that's not supposed to be what it's showing. Alright, so hold on. Let me just do this real quick. Alright, so basic rundown of the Goliath right now. So as you can see here, the Goliath consists of a few things that I want to do. So basically, the first thing I want to cover is our main character, the Dusty Goliath. Over 200 years old. It's basically a spider tank. Think of the Tachikomas from Ghost in a Shell, or if you played Supreme Commander, one of the Monkey Lords. But this time, it's going to be the size of a tank, as usual. Hello? We're doing the character discussion right now, because I posted this much earlier on with a bunch of people. So as you can see here, everything was detailed to its point, and then the reason why I did this was to, find that idea of where it stands before 200 years, when it was first created. And then you see all this, where it's armaments, you take it away, and then what it does it become. And by the time of the actual story, what I wanted to do was just take a lot of these things away. Rocket systems no longer work, so only the cannons, the weapon stations, the manipulator arms, and echolocation are functional. Just to make it a bit more muted, I guess. Things don't survive for 200 years, even with like the most, I don't know how you say, the most sturdy of things? Yeah. So I guess that's one. Two, with no humans left, its directive has changed. Because it says here autonomous, it now has control over it now takes care of a small bunch of creatures called Chuckwallahs, which are actual Canadian creatures. Actually, let me look this up real quick. Ooh, I can't let you guys see that. Give me a second, yes. Hold on. So let me show you a picture of a Chuckwallah right here. I'm gonna be real quick because I need to actually download it. Sorry, because I'm not very used to doing this kind of streams. Also, the music wasn't on, so bruh. Now you get to listen to the relaxing music of the post-apocalyptic scene. I'm gonna review it a little bit, and then after that, let's see, image, Chuckwallah. I didn't set everything up. I just want to do this in a real guerrilla fashion so that we can have a free talk. If you want to talk about anything in the story, then feel free to bring it up. Because really, I don't mind. Okay, so I'm gonna show you something like this. Okay, so this is a Chuckwallah. And a Chuckwallah is a lizard, basically. A small diminutive lizard from California. And the reason why I picked this one is, one, I'm interested in lizards, and two, I thought it would be nice to see something like a bipedal lizard walking around. Yeah, sure, why not? And yes, that's why. So without the Chuckwallahs, let's go back to the character sheet. We're back to Northumbria. So the Dusty Goliath, the most important part of this stream and what I want to write want to base around is that it has no emotions at all. And by having no emotions, it means that I will have a tougher time. I think I'll have a tougher time in writing something like this. Okay, hold on. The chat box is a bit too big. I want you guys to see it. Okay, so there you go. So without intelligence, or at least the ability to process something as abstract as writing, as emotions, it will be a little more inhuman with a bit of human qualities, whether you want to attach them to it or not. So yeah, I'm gonna shrink down my chibi. So the rest of it is just more minor character details and whatnot. This one I probably will write about it in the stream, but not so sure. And then after that, we're gonna move on to the chakwalas, sentient lizards. I'll probably write them doing something. And then there'll be the bad guys. I'm not so sure whether I want to write them properly, because you know, it's gonna be a 3,000 word thing, like I said before. But I feel like it should be fine if I do it normally. And then after that, you know, be another thing. This one may be a bit later, and it's just something to help ease the background of the story. Yeah. So basically, I guess that's it. If you want to read more, the file is on my Google Drive, or on Dylus's Google Drive, so you can take a look at it when you guys are free. And I think I will now move on. Hold on, wait, where is it? I'll now move on to doing the actual writing stream. So right now, I got a cup of tea. Very nice. I don't know what tea this is. Is it lemon tea? So I'm gonna keep track of the words, and hopefully by the end of this stream, the goal is to get around 3,000 words. Should be fine. I've already written some things, and the way that it's weird is because I'm doing a browser source, and the browser source allows me to only see perspectives. So without further delay, I'm just gonna go into it. I do need to do some few things actually. So if you guys are in the chat, I want to know how you guys are doing. Hi, because it's a free talk stream. I want to see what else you guys are thinking of. Need to find the direct. Need to find. So the thing about this is that you know, my writing stream is okay based in USA, right? But this particular part of the USA I'm not familiar with, because I went to New York once and it was fun. You know that? Like, I'm gonna talk out of character for a fun story. I went to New York once. It was a city for rats, basically. It's a fun place. Well, before anything happened recently, and yeah, if you have the time, you can go look up pictures of New York and you can kind of see where I went to. But yeah. Anyway, I think I'm gonna continue writing. I'm going a bit too long. I make it a bit more clear, like one time. Alright for now. Then. was I thinking of really? I don't have much to think of actually. What was I thinking really? My brain is just not working. You know, the idea of me writing in America is a bit strange because it's not Malaysia. Malaysia, I can write well, but the reason why I like to write about other places is because I want to see if I can capture that feel that the foreigners, they have when they go to other places. America for me is a strange, beautiful place. There's so many things happening on, and it's such a big place. Like Europe. On one end, you can have hot, dusty plains like in Texas, like outside of Nevada, in the Nevada desert. And then further up north, you can have really cold places on the border to Canada. And so, the reason why I picked California is because it felt like a hot place. And imagine in 200 years, how hot will it be? What would the world do? Yeah. I like to use shell things because I wouldn't know what to call those things in the future exactly. So yeah. Actually, I did forget to post somewhere. It's not as appealing as art stream. I see. It's like, I don't know how you say it. Writing stories is a difficult process, you know that? I'm not so sure how to make it go along. See, writing stories is more than just putting words down in tablets and whatnot. Writing stories requires a kind of dexterity. I really enjoy whatever. I can't even think of a word. My brain is racking out simultaneously for what I can write about the Dusty Goliath and what I can do right now. What am I thinking of right now of the process of writing? Because I'm a very guerrilla kind of writer, and perhaps that doesn't ring well with anyone. And okay, I need to sneeze. What was I thinking of? I was thinking of something, but I just can't remember. My brain has just gone blank. Like my mind just. Hmm. What is this really? Okay, I'm gonna go back to the writing because maybe I can build up my thoughts there. I am a very distracted man. I'm a very distracted person. My mind will just wander off. Even when I'm playing video games, it's like when I'm laser focused, I can be. See, like what I write, the thing about writing is that you need to have an outline, and I do gorillas, right? So yeah, I guess that kind of means badly. I may switch to a browser source because yeah, browser source is just. Hmm. Okay, I apologize. I have these moments where I would just blank out. Well, I'm not doing anything else. I would just blank out, right? And then just kinda... Yeah, what is that? What is a scorpion? What is a scorpion? Like, I know what a scorpion is, right? But what is it called? Arachnids, right? Yeah, I was correct. It was arachnids. It's raining outside now, so yeah. Hello. Yeah, this is gonna be like the more chill streams. It's supposed to be something like a combination of chill talk and writing stuff. Oh, okay. So it looks like I need to change my thing right now. So I'm gonna be right back. Oh no, there it is. I can just easily do this. Hi. I want to ask how your day is. Just for chills. I just write stories for chills. It's okay. You can come sit with me. I don't mind talking things out with you. Because I'm alright. I'm just a bit tired because I came back from eating stuff from outside. I have my cup of tea, my trusty old gun mug. Playing copyrighted music because I don't give a shit. Like right now, if you check this video, if I check this video, it's going to say like what? Oh, okay. It doesn't say. So if you check the video, you might be able to notice his copyright claim because I like this song. It's much better. How about you? How are you? I want to know. I want to know. Give me the sit rep. Says you're stressed, right? I do miss playing Battlefield. I did recently go back to Battlefield to play for a bit, but I don't know, it didn't feel as fun. I do miss the lads and all. I know, right? Yeah, the lads over the game. I prefer hanging out with the lads more than anything else, actually. Um, then I did try, exhibiting by live streaming it, but it didn't really help because when I say live stream, I mean like actually just share it with one people without streaming on Streamlabs. If you get what I'm saying. Yes. Recently, I have been trying out Titanfall 2. Tomorrow, I have a Titanfall stream going on, and so yeah, I might, I might just have more fun playing it. Whatnot. Also, there's something a bit weird with my Sorry, I'm not used to this kind of setup, right? It doesn't wrap properly around, so I'm just gonna. There you go, much better for everyone. Hi everyone, hi you guys that came in. Who are you? I wanna know who you are and how's your day. This feels like a free talk stream with a chill music. Typing ASMR stream. I would need a condenser mic actually for that, and it might be something interesting to do. I don't actually find that. I actually don't find that. I actually don't find that a bad idea, to be honest. But ASMR is not my thing. I'm loud as hell. Loud ASMR. Alright. See ya, Donut Ranger. Hope you have a good. Hope your lunch break was good, and go have some fun at work, man. Okay, thank you. I don't know how to say it. I don't think scorpions hiss. So when I think of hissing, I imagine like a defense mechanism. I don't know how to. It's like writing a bunch of things. Yeah, I don't know how to fight this. Blah 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 blah. Booming of them. Actually, I should change this tree. I recognize this music. Sometimes not a cryo chamber, they would go back and they would have like moments where they I don't know how you say it. They would use back the old songs, which is nice actually. I like everything that cryo chamber puts out in compilations. Gotta say. Ripe age of 7. Yeah, I need to actually check out something. Hold on. How old are lizards actually? How old can lizards live for? Well, not lizards actually, chuckwallas. If you're from California, please let me know about all this actually. I'm quite interested. 15 years old. Okay, that's interesting. How many? Oh, wait, sorry, I got a bit distracted actually. Um, Sorry, new viewer. I'm still working out the kinks of how to make a writing stream a bit more interesting. Yeah. So hold on. Full moon every year. Biological process of estimation. As of the coming of the 7th full moon this year, this hunter was now at the old age of ripe, wizened. Demonstration. This is like in human words. My underneath the weight of the falling from above. So the black tears is like poison rain, like acid rain in real life, right? So I figured that these things, they wouldn't like toxic rain. Only insects and scorpions. Ponder. Only the truly bizarre was able. You know, writing processes is just weird, isn't it? I feel like I've written a lot, but I have not actually. Yeah, C500. Black Rock Pass, right? So the problem, not the problem, the thing about writing these kind of things, right, is that how do you write something like asphalt roads in English? Not English, how you say? In a language that does not necessarily translate to English. If you do not have a linguistic equivalent to it, right? See, like you think to yourself, how are you able to translate it? So for here, you see these Black Rock Pass? It's supposed to be roads. So this is supposed to be like a tank, right? Or maybe not a tank, maybe just a walker. Like the... Protrusions and spears I think would be better actually. I don't know how to describe barrels. I think I'm gonna call him the Elder. I'm thinking of already. So like I call it the elder, maybe. I don't call it the elder. Better if I said the elder had fleeting memories of a time when it was curious as they lived in. Costed min. I'm in a way. Basically, you remember them in ways. I'm gonna call them demons, right? I don't know whether you can call them demons, because when you think of it in an animalistic way, I don't know how to say it, superstitious way, anything big that considers to be prey, that considers these things prey, I guess they'd be considered demons as well. When it wasn't. Beasts. Yeah, I think beasts would do. Basically, these are not humans, right? So I would say, yeah, beasts would be fine as well. The tusk, growling creatures, growl beasts, the great machine that. I'm writing a story called The Dusty Goliath, so let me just pull up the. Let me just pull up the story of what the. My brain does not want to work. So the Dusty Goliath, right? No, sorry, this is the wrong thing. Give me a second. Yes, I will leave this up here. The Dusty Goliath is a story that I was writing. I chose myself because it was a more separate thing, and it's basically about a time that happened. Like there's no longer humans around anymore in this place, and yeah, basically I'm gonna pull up the character sheet again. Give me a second. Yes. So the Dusty Goliath, right? Let me just pull this up here. It's basically about this thing, a walking tank that is autonomous, I guess, nuclear powered, and basically without any humans around, it is now taking care of these small lizard-like things that are called the chuckwallas. If you live in America and you live in California, you may have seen these things around, but I just decided to make them like meerkats instead, because I wanted some kind of emotional attachment to the story, but in a way that's more, oh wow, these things can think. Like, would you say monkeys? Not like monkeys. They're like strange things. So the whole story is based around these things and how they interact with the Dusty Goliath. The Dusty Goliath is not his actual name, it's just what I'm going to call it. I think I'm just going to refer to it right now, actually. Yeah, basically they show signs of intelligence. They kept, like, if you look up here, they were hunting. They were hunting underneath a bush, a scorpion, a big size scorpion. Imagine the scorpion the size of a, I don't know how you can say it. They're the size of a small Tupperware, not a Tupperware. They're pretty big. It's post California. Maybe it's nuclear radiation. I don't know. So basically, they can do pack hunting. Inquisitive heads turn, looking confused rather than laser guided. It's befitting of lizards because these are like evolved lizards. And then they have like superstitious beliefs. The fall of the black tears up here is considered to be a toxic. Is actually just toxic runoff from steel leaking container ships. So they have this kind of size of not small car. It's bigger than the scorpions of now, where like the size of your hand. I would say they're the size of not pencil cases. They were like camel. Hold on, there was something I remember. There are things that are as big as cars, but unfortunately, I will expand them a bit later. About the Dusty Goliath that resided in this cavern from time. The elder in its tracks, in its the elder. Hello, hi Froku. Yeah, this is basically a world building. In its, I don't know how do you say it. These things are maybe they're slightly bigger than meerkats, maybe 3 inches bigger than meerkats. Holy Ross. I wouldn't say this thing. It's groaning. Had been permanently etched into the elm. I'm just gonna use strange words like mind frame or seeing eyes because I don't know how you can say it though. In a way, it kind of feels a bit more unique to the creatures here. I use mind frame and strange other words that are connected with a dash because it feels more unique linguistically, and yeah. Not as a strange. Not as moments. Oh, who subscribed? Something just exploded in my ears. Hello, welcome to the channel. You're my 99 subscriber. Ah! Oh, I think we're at 100 subscribers now. Oh, yay! This is the 100 subscribers thing. So yeah, when writing, keep it simple, but not too simple. Unique. Oh! Hi. Hi, Mr. Ultranews. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Hello, Steve Roscoe. So yeah, that's the thing. Don't want to I don't want to make it so that it's like a wow. I don't want to make it sound like it's you know I don't know where they're coming from. I don't... Oh my god. Oh, the chill stream has turned into an excite stream. Not as where are all these people coming from? I can't focus on the right thing no more. But hey, what the okay, what is happening? Bruh, what is happening? My brain is just not working. I need to check. Oh! Holy moly. Where are all you coming from? Anyway. My ass is indeed heavy. Oh, wow, this is cute. Thank you everybody for... Wow. What is this exponential growth? Thank you everybody for bruh. Thank you everybody for joining me. Yeah, right now if you're tuning in, we're still doing the writing stream. I'm gonna do it for a bit more. So I'm the part where I should describe the Dusty Goliath. So basically, the idea of this is how would you perceive a spider tank as a small creature, and the spider tanks not as a predator nor a malicious thing, but instead as it had been one. The youngest of its kin, the younger had only seen it the station once, its cavern once, since its twice. Yeah, I guess when you say predator, right? The idea of a predator is that a predator does what it does out of instincts. A malicious thing does it because there is a intent to hurt without doing anything for it. I guess that counts when I say no, it's a malicious, not a, nor a. Maybe there is something a bit more different, because when I say a predator, right, I mean some things eat these things, right? And then when I say a malicious thing, as in something that will kill for sport. You think back to that, yeah. You think back to that phrase that was brought up in hold on, my music seems to have stopped. I will have it on loop again. Oh, I just switched to another track. Yeah, sorry. I use strangely copyrighted music. So yeah. So going back to that Jurassic World explanation, it's like some things in this world they kill for sport, and sometimes they don't even have the time to eat anything like these. And yeah. So when I say a malicious thing, I would like use that. since it's so it and so had not yet fully appreciated the so I have not even gotten to the part where I have to write about the spider thing. Shortly though, it would be with it underneath its cabin, underneath its roof, waiting out the black tears. The fall of the black tears. So when I say black tears, I feel like it'll be a bit more cinematic. So I'm gonna skip ahead right now after what seemed to be half passing by more clanland identified landmarks. The pair had returned back to their dwelling. In front of a tiny opening at what is it? Tiny opening, right? In front of a blasted open hole in a wall. Patiently waiting for I think I'm gonna call it the young kin of the elder. Suddenly interrupted hunt. Patiently waiting for the arrival of the elder and the young kin from us. So I don't know how they would have a temporal. Upon seeing them there. I don't know if lizards bark. Like something like that. Just rapid breath. If you can find a oh yeah, sorry. Is it better now? Ah, there you go. Sorry, my I'm still not using this. Who? The two gods. The leftmost. Within the dust. I don't. This is not actually an assignment, surprisingly. This is something I thought of randomly. I wanted to do something like. I don't know how you say. I wanted to do something that wasn't contextualized. And basically, my first write stream was a bit weird because. How do you say? I was writing for a story, right, that was already pre-established. I have a few of them. And this one was a long story, and I only managed to cover like one battle scene. But this one is like the first one, and I don't know whether I can reach 3,000 words. I probably can't. I'll probably end the stream in a few minutes, but I'll continue working on this story until I reach 3,000 words, and or whether I'm satisfied. And yeah, so basically, this is something I thought of randomly because I wanted to explore how an AI would think, or rather, an AI and a bunch of sentient animals would think. Not no longer human. I don't want to work with humans. So far, I actually have around. Let me see. So far, I have 887. It's not bad for an hour, actually. Ooh, oh, the I don't know how you say it. Cheer up, and let the young kin pass him. Let the young kin. Cause so there's like some kind of there is a bit of human element, right? From their musk. I think from their musk would be good because when I think about it, if you animals sometimes they have a special sense or smell. Sometimes they can pick out who's part of the group and whatnot from scents. So I guess this will work because otherwise they'll have no way. Either from markings, because lizards have markings, they wouldn't be able to tell. Flash viciously with arcs or young kin through the whole bridge. The cabin of the dusty Goliath was not too far away from this. Minutes. Sorry. Sometimes when I write, right, it was a bit strange. It's a bit strange, right, to actually write for people live, and yeah. So sometimes on my screen it will not register, but on other times it will register. I don't know. My mind is not built for public writing. It's a bit strange. Anyway, if you like to see more of this story in the future, right, I will put this up on my Twitter vault. It's already up on my Twitter, but actually, you can just look at it live while I'm typing it out. Who drops of the its skills? So I wouldn't know how talks. Rather than dwell on the pain, the elder picked up the pace towards the looming cave in front of them. In front of this cave was a strange mechanism that watched the creatures running into the compound. So this dome-shaped mechanism, security cameras basically. High up above and out of sight from the this view. It's still. How about a giant mechanized eye? I wouldn't say it's a mechanized eye because, well, it would be too much of a Space Odyssey reference actually. I was no not that would be fine actually, but I want to keep it a bit more rudimentary because some of the things in the Dusty Goliath, right? Well, despite the tank being futuristic as well as other drones, I would like it to be. Yeah, that would actually be a very fascinating idea, but the concept of the story revolves around mankind not being around for 200 years. The spider tank, for all of its things it can do with the arms, like since it says here it has two manipulator arms, it's not tall enough to actually maintain some kind of very advanced mechanism. So it's hooked up to Camp Pendleton's cameras that still function because it's connected to a nuclear power plant behind, very small one. So yeah. The gate, it's still functional. Red light blinking intermittently. From there, it swapped gazes. But that would be a good idea though, to have that red eye because it symbolizes some kind of a human connection with this place. And I guess that could mean, right, this thing, yeah, I guess you can say cases between the hasty thing between the hasty creatures as well, and incremental weather. This is a description. Weirdly enough, incremental weather is a description I didn't get for myself. Rather, it was language that I discovered when I was playing Halo Reach, because there was one description, the one where your armor was like had an armor effect where it was blue lightning, and I think Bungie called it incremental weather, and so I feel like that description kind of fits. Exactly, remember Reach. I am kind of sad that the thing is a bit empty now, but I guess I can still play the campaign. I plan to do a collab with someone, but that's fine. So yeah, I took the description from the incremental weather thing, and I just applied it here because it's a more dramatic way of saying thunder and lightning, or just rain that descended upon the compound, upon the place. Whirring. I don't know what else. its controller estimating, silently estimating inclement weather. I see. Inclement. Ah, okay, I see. Actually, let me just look it up real quick. Is it inclement weather? Inclement weather. If it is, yes. What? Yeah, yeah, it's correct. It's right, correct. Ah, yes. Inclement weather. Okay, so our changes from incremental to inclement weather. It works because the fall of the black tears, it is considered inclement weather. It's unusual thunderstorm. It's an unusual rain that is considered to be highly toxic. Reach full. Yeah, I guess you can say that. Uh, yeah, like let me just go up right here. The altostratus cloud rolled across the rust and running sun. It darkened the skies as its innards rumbled with deific lightning, and then soaked up much of the brackish water that flooded the Californian plains. Toxic runoff from still leaking container ships whose corrugated steel rusted away under barnacles and shelving. So it is some kind of toxic rain from what I would think. I would like people to think it's like a bio biohazard thing, because the world that this is in is post-apocalyptic. There was some kind of war that happened before this, which is why the tank is now operational still. Even as the creatures reached the safety of its station, it continued to. Oh no, I'm not sure how to. Cottonwood had seen last. Whirring downwards, the creatures, the clinic of the last creature disappeared into the station, prompting. It's okay, no problem. I'll try. I'll see what time I'll end the stream because it's already 1:30 and I usually try not to stream for too long. Yeah, I guess you can say. Sometimes I may just go a little bit like blur out of my mind. So yeah. What am I thinking of right now? Oh, sorry, I did something and it kind of repeated. This was like 3 days ago. I wanted to see if it worked. Sorry, everyone. I'm gonna pause it real quick. Prompting automatic closure of a large weather beaten shutter. Is it called a shutter gate or just a shutter? Shutter. Shutter gate. Warning siren that played for its were meant the dying warning siren that played for his movements were meant for old from used to work in Camp Pendleton so that they would not be caught off guard underneath the heavy or such a shutter door. But we have no humans left, save for the strange creatures. Nothing alive around the compound, save for the strange community creatures. Sorry. Thank you, Froki. Oh boy. I'm feeling more. Oh. Oh, okay. My nose just kind of disappeared. Blah. Ugh. Blees. Yes, blees me. We fell the inert of the mess. As the gate. As the rain started pouring. Inside the elm. That opened his mouth to its mouth. Burning sensations from I didn't miss much. Now we're describing the Goliath. Now I need to actually check something real quick. Can lizards see in the dark? Okay. Okay, so since apparently house lizards cannot see in the dark, so I'm going to apply this logic. It was for the moment its eyes were blinded entirely by darkness, save for a dim green light at the far end of this. It felt the breath of many of its kin around it, all who. The thing is, I want to keep the Chuckwalla's not too mutated. As you can see here, there is actually one thing that I do want to make mutated, which are the Carcini. Okay, yeah. The Carcini is basically crab-like humanoids, because I was thinking about the process of carcinization. When I was watching that video, I was thinking like, what if some of us turn into crabs? Would that be scary? Yes. So this one, I don't know whether I have time to write about the Carcini, because I will probably only have time to talk about the Dusty Goliath and the chuckwallas. I'm not gonna call them chuckwallas. I'm just calling them the things, the creatures. And yeah, basically that's it. List and yeah, when you think about the tropes, there will probably be a lot of mutation to fit the world around it. And occasional stitches. Big meaty claws. I was thinking a bit less of the claws. Look it up. There was something I was thinking of. Claws. Armored humans. Humanoids. It's a bit scary. Yeah. Crab humans. Yeah, crab people. All it brings up is just things from South Park. Yeah, it just brings up the things from South Park. We won't write about that just yet. Actually. It's hearing the chittering of the old spry and the young. Each voice in different states of mind. It could make out confusion. Oh, sorry. It could make out confusion, relief, pain. Their chirpings. Kings. Chirpings. Clicking. Before its hearing was drowned out by the loud voice of what? I don't know how you say it. I don't know how you say cabin lights? I don't know. Station lights. Station lights. Alright, station lights. In quick succession. Caverns. Miniatures. Miniature. Blue suns. Flickered alive. Illuminating what seemed to be around each other on all fours. Clear off the massive way. there. Massive Grey Guardian in the middle of this. Above, sitting quietly. How do I? Nary a nary a foot or even touching it. What a threats? What a tank threats made out of? Threats. Pits. So when I was thinking about this, right? Hold on. There was a specific description that I wanted to do of a spider tank, and this spider tank was found in a game, and I think it's called a T600 Titan. Alright, let me just look it up real quick. I'm gonna quickly just do something. Close this for a bit. Hold on, so that I don't accidentally reveal some information. Alright, so my descriptions initially for the Titan, for this tank was to be around this thing. You see here, and yeah, you can kind of see where I get inspirations from in the description of the Dusty Goliath, when he has multiple launch rocket systems, dual 50 caliber weapon stations, smoke launchers, ECMs, thermal imaging sites, and whatnot. And then basically I took this and transformed it into something akin to Ghost in a Shell. I kept the huge cannon, but now the manipulator arms are like in the front, and its legs are a bit smaller, I guess. The thing is tank size still, but lighter, I guess. So yes, I guess you can say that. And then yeah, I'm gonna go back. The plates, they made up its method of locomotion. Infinitely taller than even if it stood tall and withstood on its two loom over. Okay, so I want to think of a phrase, right, that is like a blue moon, but in the context of these creatures, right? What am I going to think of? Once fired every winter sky. Can I say winter sky? Not so sure. long, empty ground. Oh, that far. That came increasingly. I actually don't know how to describe a tank barrel from a perspective of a small creature like this elder. That's the weird part actually. It's like loomed over it with a long rifle back there. It could only think of one second. The Goliath's mouth would language was that of only in the event hostile spoken only when the clan was threatened by far worse entity. Preyed upon them. Yeah, you can pray for these small lizards, please. They're very cute. Upon the actually no, hold on. Young kids, right? Younglings. I'm gonna call it the young kins. I think it's much better actually. I like the phrase of young kings. Young kin. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Young kins. It's suitably alien, I guess. Pretty not human. On its top. Wherever, whenever the good. The booming preaching. I don't know. You see the booming preaching of the Goliaths. The Goliaths. What? Was dead set on clearing whatever threatened its subjects. However, it wasn't the only mouth that the Goliath had. two more were above its were high above this not being able not unseeable. Mom, what can I use? Not being able to not being unseen above, incapable of being seen from below. Well, the elder stood was, and then what else? But located high. There were some young kins straddled upon the top, where they could see these mounts, whom talk frequently, more frequently. Whatever the occasion, whenever the occasion that it fired that it whatever the occasion, the Goliath only spoke when the clan was in true danger, and at other times it was completely silent, ominous even, but the elder knew it was of no harm. Even in its walking, it took care never to step on any of the Goliath. Actually, now that I think about it, let me just take a look right now. Alright, 1,500 words. Where am I supposed to go? Halfway to 3,000. It was even gentler. Brief boom filled the station. Their guardian was waking up. For a large thing, that it was. So this is like the engines. Below its barrel, two spindly arms. I think it's spindly arm stretched out. Described and poked around in the air. It got close to a few of the elders' kin and gently patted on their heads, seemingly checking to see if population. Any eyes as far as the elder could tell. The dusty Goliath was very much well aware of its environment. It shortly demonstrated, carefully plucking the young kin that was climbing up its had no room to move up to carefully rest of the small ones on top of its head, but it knew it had no seemed to not bother with them at all. And skipped its way through the masses of. Okay, I'm gonna end it actually. Right now, I think I'm going to go and say that this is just gonna. It's just gonna. What do you say? It's just gonna end it right here. Train from today's excursion. Place to rest. Environment to see whether it's the young kid had good. It's good eye. I spotted a secluded location in far corner of the cavern. Amidst a small pile of wooden boxes and toppled from a large toolbox, from a large metal box. Box. Yet well lit location. It took a while to reach there, and narrowly avoiding a quarrel with a noticeably rather nasty member of the clan. And upon reaching the spot, it put its spear on the floor and curled up into a ball. There, the elder put its head now on the cool concrete. The Goliath and its kin from afar. Slowly, it drifted to sleep, thinking about whether his or scorpion. Okay, there you go. I think I'm done with the current edition of the Dusty Goliath. Unfortunately, I don't have time to do the. Unfortunately, I don't think I have time to cover the actual perspective of the Dusty Goliath. So, perhaps I can. Perhaps in the future I can just do another stream where I just follow up on this. Maybe I can go a bit over 3,000. But I think okay, let me just check back the word count. Right now 1,857 words is pretty good because I described everything from the perspective of the lizard, or at least Chuckwalla. And then so yeah, I guess that's it for today. I'm actually quite exhausted already. This is quite a long story, and so far I think I'm very happy with what I've gotten. So it's a fairly unique story, one that does not use a lot of. It has been like a while since I've written about something that isn't completely human. So yeah, I guess you can say this is it for today. And let me just quickly go back to the stream. Alright, so yeah, I guess it's done. Everything today is done. And thank you all for joining my stream. I am more writing stream in the future. I'm actually really glad that people showed up for this writing stream. So I think I guess all it took was like what normal. I will stream Halo again like perhaps next week. I have to downplay a bit more of the streams now because I need to focus on my semester. So yeah. So the next writing stream may be another original thing, shorter story perhaps. Either that or it could be a continuation of this story, because so far I think I'm liking the idea of the Dusty Goliath. It's a lot of it feels like it has a very unique storytelling atmosphere, but it's lacking that unique touch of sensorial world building. I guess it's fine for now. It's a short story, so yeah. No. Like I said, this is not homework. This is not homework. This is something I do. I want to practice regularly because it's a fun thing to do. And yeah, writing is always a good way to get some things out into the light, and it helps keep up fresh ideas in your head. So, tomorrow I'll be having a collab with someone for Titanfall 2. So please stay tuned for that. And I hope the game will not run well. The game will run well. So yeah. Then again, thank you all for coming to my writing stream, and the subscriber boost just now. I was so surprised that there were so many people subscribing. All right, so thank you everybody for joining me, and I'll see you guys later. Glory be a day.